might have found the worst Stardew Valley Bachelor tier list ever. I was scrolling through my Discord the other day and someone sent this article and just said, review this article and bring it to shame. And what I found was far worse than I could have ever imagined. From Leah to Penny, all Stardew Valley romance options ranked. In my mind, from Leah to Penny, okay, that feels like a pretty reasonable ranking. Penny in last place, Leah in first. I could 100% see that, you know what I'm saying? Feels like a very fair ranking, so I was like, bring it to shame. All right, let's scroll down. First of all, this is gonna go from worst to best. So in worst place, we'd expect to see someone like, I don't know, Elliot or Penny. I could even see somebody going for an Alex or a Haley, you know what I mean? I see a world where that exists, okay? What I did not expect, taking a look at this article, and was the whole reason I wanted to check this out in the first place, was for number 12 to be Leah, who is far and away the most popular bachelor option in the entire game. But you know what? Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Let's hear him out. Maybe her incredible story, you know, the fact that she's one of the only actual adults you can date, you know, let's hear him out. Let's hear out what they have to say. Leah is one of the most popular romance options in Stardew Valley, and it's easy to see why. Okay, yeah, you got me so far. She's creative, loves nature, and has great hair. But for everything good about Leah, there's a lot of bad, too. She has the most baggage out of the marriage candidates. Mainly her problems with her ex, Kel. Leah has some issues. She talks about the difficulties of making money, but lacks the initiative to publicly sell her art without the player's intervention. At the same time, she refuses to pursue... like her ex. Pursuing Leah would come with the risk of her running away if life gets too real, which is exactly what she did to Kel. Literally ghost-ridden by Kel. This is insane. I don't even think I could address everything that's wrong with this in a million years. I can't even wrap my head around that. Guys, if anything bad has ever happened to you in your life, if you know, have overcome a traumatic event and you're working through that, you are unworthy of love, apparently. And you suck, you're insufferable, and your issues will never be insurmounted. Usually when people like hate on Leah, it's like really base level things like, you know what, I don't find her too interesting. She's not like very funny. I love that it's just like, no, she should listen to her abusive boyfriend. All right, let's go to the next one. You know what, guys? Maybe there'll be some redemption here. Maybe the rest of the article will be a sincere apology to Leah, or it'll be an admission that he is Kel. All right, let's scroll down. Elliot. Okay, I'm also not an Elliot fan. Elliot's probably my least favorite bachelor. But hold the phone. Sometimes it's not important what they say. It's important why they say it, all right? In many ways, Elliot is the male counterpart to Leah, which makes her slightly better. He's another creative who has great hair. Unlike Leah, though, he doesn't come with much baggage. In general, he's optimistic and passionate, but can come across as pretentious. Okay, agreed. He's very good at his writing, which is admirable, but his singular focus doesn't leave as much room for a genuine connection to be made. Overall, your player feels more like an artistic inspiration for Elliot than a friend or a partner. You know what? Did not agree with the first point. This has some points to be made. I understand what they're saying, where it's like you feel like more of an object to Elliot than an actual partner. I could see that. I do not like Elliot. I do think his 14 heart event really redeems him, where he's like writing home to you. But sometimes I do feel like people just feel like objects to him. So I see where this guy's coming from. All right, what's he got next? What's he got next? This has got... I'm very scared for when Shane pops up. Harvey? Why? This is so random. All right. Harvey certainly has some charm. He's a dorky doctor that cares about everyone's health. Throughout his story, Harvey becomes close to you and is able to confide in you. Why does this article feel like it was written by ChatGPT? Harvey is a guy, and doctors heal people. However, Harvey seems a bit too awkward, less confident, and over-concerned to be a good partner. He gets shaken up very easily and clings to you a little too much for support. A doctor dating his patient raised some ethical concerns as well? What? What kind of ethical concern? Oh, I guess they mean like when you pass out in the mines. I don't think I even necessarily disagree with Harvey being this low. I just feel like I disagree with the reasoning. He seems a little too awkward, and he's not confident. Unlike me, I'm a Giga Chad who tells my ex-girlfriend to stop making her stupid art. I love this immediate contradiction too. He shares his passion and fears and cares enough about you to get out of his comfort zone. However, he's too awkward and less confident. Like, you just said yourself that despite his awkwardness and the fact that he's not confident, he tries to be not awkward and get out of his comfort zone. What? Let's go to the next one. Bro, I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I don't like that Maru's this low. For me, Maru is top 3, easily. But not for this guy. I feel like she just gets so much hate for no reason. She's fun. She got a cool job. She's interesting. Her scenes are really funny. Is this listen, refer, change order? No. Because Emily would be down here. Maru is a sweet and intelligent girl. She's got a great job as a nurse for the town's clinic. Don't worry, guys. Dating your doctor? Super unethical. Dating a nurse? Couldn't give a crap less. Complete indifference. Maru shows romantic interest in you early on, but things always get in the way of her confessing her feelings. There's a bit of drama with her dad, Demetrius, as well. At first, he doesn't seem to trust you and think you're good enough for Maru, but you're eventually able to win her over and see how much you've inspired her. The real issue with Maru isn't her dad, it's the lack of depth to your interactions with her. You're more like an observer of her brilliance than a partner and are left wanting more from her story. Okay, I am going to immediately disagree with this, because literally top 5 heart events in the entire game for me. Maru's 6 heart event. You're out there looking through the telescope. I don't know. I thought that was such a romantic scene where you guys are looking at the stars together. Not for this guy, though. I don't know. I really like Maru a lot, and I feel like she never gets the props that she deserves. Moving on. Penny. Oh, I'm excited to see what this guy's got. Penny sits in a tough spot. She's a great girl who's kind, selfless, and smart. But she has a lot of personal issues, too. I can't stand this guy. I can't stand it. Is there anything in this character's, profile that makes them, interesting or dynamic? That means they are just stupid. Her mother Pear is an unemployed alcoholic, and the two live in a small, messy trailer. Jesus Christ. Understandably, Penny's not happy with her life. When you go through Penny's story, you want to help her. However, it's hard to break through her guard. Once she lets you in, though, she's a dedicated and caring partner. With a little emotional openness, Penny would be one of the best marriage candidates in the game. What? This is crazy. Okay. I'm not a huge Penny guy either, I'll be honest. But I like, it's not even what they say, it's why they say it. I just can't get behind this. Shane, and I knew this was coming. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for what he's got to say on this. Out of all of the marriage candidates, Shane is probably the most messed up. He's depressed, suicidal, and copes with alcohol. But his growth as a person and the connection you make throughout his story make him one of the better romance options. Now, okay, I know I haven't read the full article yet, but why does scrolling back every other person say, Leah, she's got too much baggage. Penny, her life is a little too messed up. But then Shane, his struggles, his struggles with alcohol, his depression, that makes the connection you grow, even stronger. Why does he get this pass, but nobody else does? Shane is standoffish at first, but by his first heart event, he already seems to have a fondness for you. Shane's journey makes him one of the more compelling marriage candidates in Stardew Valley, but he's certainly not perfect either. Why? Why is he not? What's the reasoning? I agree with what this guy's saying, but it's just in the context of everything else that he said, it makes no sense. Penny, she's got an alcoholic mother, but Shane, who's an alcoholic himself, that makes him more interesting and dynamic. Yes, that you're right, but not with everything else you've said this whole time. Abigail, now this is really surprising to me. They've left all of the worst people for last. You're telling me that Sam and Emily are in the top 5 here? Okay, if you say so. Abigail may be the most popular marriage candidate, and for some pretty obvious reasons. She's every high school dork's dream girl. Bro, you guys are just got demolished. Oh my god. Hold this fat L, chat. Kel is pulling out the punches on this one. Abigail is a quirky goth gamer girl who's strong and adventurous. However, she struggles with getting her parents to understand and respect her wishes. She's a little immature, argumentative, and afraid to let her feelings be known. Okay, these all sound like things that make an interesting character, but no, keep going, keep going. Ultimately, though, she'd do anything for you, even kill monsters. I'm pretty sure the only negative that this guy brought up was that If you like her, you're a freaking dweeb, man. This is literally just like a summary of who she is. Okay, Alex, I knew this was coming. My boy, okay? First of all, before I'm even reading any of this, Leah, her ex-boyfriend is just always telling her what's right. Alex, though, his mom died, which makes him cool. That makes him cool. That trauma's awesome, actually. When you meet Alex, you'd be forgiven for thinking he's just an empty-headed jock, but once you get to know him, you'll uncover quite a lot of depth to his character. Alex's father is an abusive alcoholic who abandoned him and his mother. His mother later became ill and passed away, leaving Alex to live with his grandparents. Alex has a lot of trauma and self-doubt, which we know is just a terrible sign overall. From his childhood, believes becoming a professional gridball player will prove his worth. Over time, though, Alex learns there's more self-worth than the sports fame. Throughout his story, you connect a lot with Alex. You discuss life, dreams, family, and fears. It doesn't even sound like he's saying anything nice about Alex. I mean, I love Alex because his story is so interesting and like watching him change is so fun to watch. I feel like he is a genuinely nice person. I just love that this trauma is awesome. And other traumas. So I want to see this guy's trauma tier list. All right, let's go next. Sebastian. I could see that. He's like probably number 4 for me. Sebastian is an introverted shut-in smoker who likes computers and motorcycles. He has a less than perfect relationship with his family and feels overshadowed by his genius half-sister, Maru. His hard events are unique in the game too. You play through a tabletop RPG and take a trip outside Stardew Valley on his motorcycle. His story gives you a genuine feeling that the two of you become close and are actually spending time together. A lot of the other marriage candidates don't give the same impression. Agreed. Sebastian definitely has the most time spent on his hard events. The fact that he has an entire D&D campaign is like, damn. Concerned Ape really like popped off on that. But I like Sebastian. I feel like I agree with this. Although Sebastian can be closed off and has some family issues, stop! Shut up about the baggage, man. Stop talking about the baggage. You sound like a TSA employee, man. Just shut up. Deep down, he's a caring person who trusts and loves you, has a solid career as a freelance computer programmer. I mean, like, I agree with this, but it's just the context. Like I said, this trauma stuff is just so weird to me. Now, this has me pissed. I do not like Sam at all, okay? I find him so mind-numbingly boring. But you know what, guys? No trauma. So, you know, he's feeling good. He's feeling fine. You know, actually, I mean, everything with Kent, that should make him unlovable, guy. Sam is a good person who deeply cares about his family. He's a positive, optimistic guy and treats you with kindness from the very beginning. Some people Shane is immature, and there's a bit of truth to this. I agree. He lets others take the fall for him when he makes mistakes, tries to hide a relationship with you from his mother. However, in many ways, Sam is more mature than initially thought. He works at Jojo Mart and takes care of his little brother to help his mother. He's also one of the few romance options that work after marrying you. This dude has such a weird relationship with employment. I don't know why he keeps bringing that up. He doesn't want to depend on you for everything and not contribute to the family, so he gets a job composing music for a children's TV show. Overall, Sam's a hardworking, kind, and family-oriented person. I feel like I like Sam more than I probably let on with my initial interaction, like I just said a couple minutes ago. Like, because I do like his stuff with like Vincent and stuff, but like he's just like, so milquetoast to me. Like, and I understand not contributing to the family, just so weird. All right. Haley. Now, I'm gonna be honest, guys. And I know who this means number 1 is, and we'll get there. But I've had sort of like a change of heart on Haley since I made my initial marriage candidate tier list like so long ago. Okay, Haley, look. People are very hype on Haley, you know? They're like, Haley changes, or like, once you get to know her. That's what I think a lot of you normies think. I do not like Haley, really. Because of that, I'm gonna throw in the C tier. That was a really long time ago, and like things changed, my opinions have changed, and I've played like a bunch more Stardew Valley since then. I actually have more of a positive opinion on Haley than I initially thought. Like, I used to have her like ranked all the way at the bottom of my tier list, but I like her a little bit more now, I feel like. Haley comes across as snobbish and superficial when you first meet her. She seems to only care about shopping and oh my god. This guy's awesome. This guy's just awesome. She seems to only care about shopping and says she hates living in Stardew Valley. Although, as you get to know her, she changes a lot. She starts donating her clothes and comes to really appreciate her home and community. She makes an effort to spend more time outdoors, connects with her sister, and generally appreciates everything in life more. Haley starts out as rude and dismissive, but becomes one of the kindest women in Stardew Valley. She's affectionate, caring, and shows more growth than most of the marriage candidates. I don't know, it feels weird to me where it's like I like Haley, but like I feel like the reasons are weird, where it's like But then as you get to know her, she learns to listen to you and just do what you ask her to do. It's like, whoa, okay, man, it's like a rule. But you know, it resonates with everything that we've seen so far. All right, this is insane to me. Let me read what he has to say first. But Emily? Me. That's my Emily take. I don't think I've ever met anyone who likes Emily the best in my entire life. This is kind of strange to me. Manic Pixie Girlfriend Sweep. Okay, out of all of the marriage candidates in Stardew Valley, Emily seems to have her life together the best. She's reliably employed, confident, and genuinely loves life. What's with all this focus on employment? It's so weird. She's a lovely woman. Oh, she's a lovely woman. Tries to help others and survives a bear encounter with you. She brings no She brings no drama or baggage. I was literally joking that this guy was gonna bring that up, and it's literally his main reason. Just love and appreciation for you. She's not an interesting character. She doesn't have anything to say, but she is employed and has no problems that you have to deal with, guys. So that makes her worthy of your love. Emily doesn't need to get her life in order because she's already there and more ready for a relationship than anyone else in the valley. If you're looking for a sweet, loving woman to marry, you need to choose Emily, the best romance option in Stardew Valley. This is so goddamn weird to me. Emily? I find Emily extremely boring. I feel like her character is just such a nothing burger to me. Like, I'm just like, okay, everything she says, I'm like, all right. Like, her scenes are just like so cobbled together. To me, it's very obvious that she was like the last marriage candidate handed in. Like, she's had that parrot scene, and then we forget about the parrot, and then she's like doing the weird dancing scene where you go to heaven, and then like clothing therapy, and it's like, oh, what the hell is going on? There's no consistency or through line to this character. She's just like trying out a bunch of weird crud all the time. But you know what? She does bring no drama or baggage. Like, I just don't understand why Haley having like a character arc makes her interesting, but Emily not having a character arc also makes her interesting. Which one's true? Yeah, and he didn't talk about Krobus. This line, I wanna put it on a t-shirt. She brings no drama or baggage, just love and appreciation for you. Here's my thoughts on this article. This guy is clearly going through something. I don't know what. And then there's just no like consistency. Like, sometimes not having baggage makes you boring, but sometimes it makes you undesirable, but sometimes it makes you interesting. It's just so weird. In conclusion, no hate to this guy, but why did you do this? Why did you write this? I don't like it. Tomorrow's last, you should be horrible. Okay, guys, we can sit here and talk day and night about who we all like best in marriage candidates. And the takeaway should not be, this guy ranked the marriage candidates wrong. It should be, his reasonings are weird, and it makes me uncomfortable. I don't freaking understand this. I don't know. I don't get it.